Hi everyone, welcome to our channel Path Ultima. If you are the viewer who just watching the first time our channel, I'm just request you just please make subscribe, and if you just need our notification and anything else, just to make a click up. So we are just going to our channel topic. This time the channel just going to give you the brief review of the latest movie from the Malayalam film industry, that the movie official name was Chadur Mukham. And there is one speciality for the movie. Before the movie just going to release, there is a plenty of expectation from all the audience. This is the first South Indian techno horror movie, and the movie just have the budget 5.5 crore, and the releasing date declared by the official authority of the team, that's April 8, 2021. The film directed by the one of his sensational director in the Malayalam film industry, Ranjit Kamala Shankar, and the film was edited by Manoj, and the music just given by the film was Don Vincent. And for the production team for the film, Judges Thomas and Justice Thomas in production of Manju Warrior. And speaking about the leading roles of the family, one of the biggest name in the Malayalam film industry, the best in the business, she known as the lady superstar of Malayalam film industry, Manju Warrior, and the talented Sunny Wayne, and also there is one more character, and it's done by Alicia. These are the three main leading role of the film who took to the story to the entire section. And speaking about the official names, just character names of each one, Manju Warriors has the female leading role, and her name was Tejasri. And Tejasri, it's a story when you just look, that's a first, I already just mentioned that the first ever Indian techno horror movie. Normally if you just watching like horror movie, there should be like a devil, just be heel character, and just be ghost, and should be something like related religious things, everything. But this is a new creative idea for the South Indian film industry. Try to just do that, give majority for the negative energy purpose. In our just normal routine life, we just saw the plenty of negative energy around that. Bring all the negative into the radiation, and what are the just the side effect will happen to the negative energy together to happen in a human being. The story just like a normal Tejasri was she just like a normal woman, the lady who's spending the more time in the social media like Facebook, WhatsApp, Instagram, Twitter, everywhere, and she just like to watch the everything, whatever the free time she just gets, she plenty of time watching these kind of things. So finally what happened, even when they just talk about her family, her father and her mother and also brother, and there is a relationship between the brother and her that's not going well due to some misunderstanding between her brother. So there is no good relationship going, so she just going her life, and she have one best friend and his colleague now for him. Together they just running in a CCTV operation shops. So she have partnership, and she just like her life. She want to just take whatever the photo she just making there, put it in the Facebook, and just to receive plenty of likes and comments and everything. So the story was turning from where one time she just losing her mobile phone. So she was, I told you, it was a small family. She just from rural area. From the rural area, there is each weekend and monthly just speaking, there is a one Hindu religious just festival just going to her. So to be honest, she just don't like to be spent there. But her mother want to be there. She want because she just still not ready for getting married. She want to be always spending the time in the mole. So if you have just come to near to close to the human, near close to the God, maybe your mind should be changed and ready for the marriage and thinking about your future life. That's why, and mother, she tried to force her to visit the temple, and just to know what are the things happen to her also. So when she was sitting and enjoying that festival, what do you know, that's when she just took in its mobile phone and capturing all the videos whatever happened, just going there. She just took in the rivers and temple photos and people who surrounding the temples, and also she took that there is few women have just like they're just not really behaving normally. They have the just bodies like the hair, but for an entire she just have to struggle with some health things. So her mother said like that, you have to believe all these factors, because when we saw to them they're just like a normal person, but inside that there should be a much negative energy and they just want to destroy everything whatever. So what then, she just don't care about, ma'am, you are just living 21st generation, so still believing this kind of thing, it's not a fact. So when she just tried to say that, she just to come to very too closer, and finally using the right hand she took the picture of the lady who just how doing the violencing thing from there. So when we capture the lady just come to very closer, she just using her left hand, she just hit it the hand of the Manchu, the Tejasri. So the phone was falling down to the river. So its phone totally damaged. I know, you just imagine your thing, the lady who's spending in a plane even 24 or more times spending the mobile, without internet we cannot give. So her mobile was falling down. So someone helped to her, taken from inside the river. But you know what happened, because the mobile who's spending tried to water should be getting damaged and totally disaster. It's not possible to return back to same condition what we have the first. So he decided to purchase a new smartphone, and even because the last time she was purchased was in a tele shopping, and it was not more expensive than an average one. But next she have to plan for the next, so she have going some already. I tell you, she just running a business with his partner for CCTM. Now she have the client for a hospital doctor, just giving some work to, if they will complete that they will get more money. So before that her friend suggested, not try to just buy plenty more expensive, but try to, for you less of need smartphone, just use internet, so just to buy a smartphone on an average, not should be have well reputed brand or organized company, just to purchase a telephone. That's the matter. So when she just purchasing the telephone, you know what happened, she just purchasing on the online system. So her friend, even his friend said that if you are willing to just happy with it, I'm not trying to force you to buy this one online, as your wish. If you want to purchase, it's okay, go ahead. So she ready to purchase that one from where, ready to just purchase from the online system. When she just purchasing the online system, she just slows. So there is one telephone. She looking like, because if you know that if you just purchasing dress, ornaments or mobile or anything, especially for the ladies looking more times. So she was very careful about it. She just looking what are the advantages of the phone, what are the features they have, what about the GB and the camera and the display and about the memory and what are the extra things have, everything she just properly. And finally she just saw there is one Lisa. It's a strange name of a company first time, and this is only the final, the last piece, the rare piece from the run, and this name was, I mentioned, Lisa. And it should just look like happy with the infrastructure and that facility whatever she need, and she's already mentioned that just need a temporary, and she just booked that one. So when she just receiving that laser on the online, from that the problem just starting to Tejasri life. Everything was just going for her, it's not going her. First way she have, when she just decided spending the hospital, during that time the doctor was misbehaved to her. So she just reacted. So when they just checking something on the CCTV, the doctor just using the right hand touching some parts of the private parts of its body. So at that time she was reacted. So the doctor reacted. The doctor not happy to just continue the collaboration with its friend and Anthony. Then after that, when she taking any pictures, she just not clarify anything, and suddenly she just getting some kind of unnecessary six. During when she just looking to her right hand, she just facing. So these are the normal thing. So now I turn to just make the movie just going in a normal way. The background music was very supportive. The background music and a sexual pattern, and her performance until the just first part of the album performance was very absolutely great. There is no just what the words to describe it. And we know about the Manju Warrier, how her acting in throughout his career also. And for the editing team also be done a accurate work, and the supporting character I'm talking about support Alistair and Sunny Wayne. And Sunny Wayne, it's that actor who just been done within very short period. He done well that. For the Alistair, he is one who want to be helped. So now someone need to help to her, because this was a techno negative horror. So due to the radiation so she wants someone to help. And Alistair, who the supporting character who come to first the initial part, the first step, he doesn't have to believe. But what happened, how they just believe all this one. Then there is some like a series killing. If you just saw the psycho film, there should be series killing. Same pattern should be happen here. So she just make herself steady and researching about the person who just purchasing Lisa Fox. There is only 4 persons who purchasing the Lisa Fox. One for the one guy, and 3 of them just have passed away. So finally that Alessio, he just understood that this should be now not a fair thing to happen to her. So they just want to know why was the reason behind for negative energy for this one. So the leading Manju Warrior and Saver together, they're just visiting one time in the hospital, and they're just getting the entire result and the history about the phone. There is one guy, and he has emerged, he wants to discover a new mobile phone, and the mobile phone just have half of the 60% should be have in natural negative energy. So that's it's made its own creativity. There is no support. He was spending more time inside the spending, and then finally he getting contract one company. When the company just getting contract, the managing director just giving to the special expert to checking her phone, and the expert who just mentioned there is one bad feature. Its camera was not correct. The rest of the old features was good, especially that editing. But there is one common fact, that was none other than the camera. So when they just asking sir, there's the other rest of the thing was no, excuse me, now we are having 24. Just the plenty of the people who's taking selfie and photos for the clarity. They just want to make put in Facebook and everything, right? That's why they decided to take all this better. So I could not have to just this one to take a contract view. So there is one more also. If you have to just recorrect your camera frustration, we're just looking for further. So that's the demanding. The managing director said to that the public demanding these kind of things, and rest of the if you manageable do like that, I'm just ready to have just do work with you. But this guy, it's a human guy. It's a creative idea. So its mindset was all things just going well. So he was he took that he not decided to suicide, but due to when he tried to just broken to everything on inside the room, at the moment of that time there is he was burned from inside also. So finally he was suicide. So during that time, at the moment of the time, there is 4 phones who should be the steel balls. So the whole negative energy just directly going to the phone. Then the policeman who just visited the case, he saw that from there is a phone available from that. So as usual, if the policeman, if he supposed to go to that, he don't try to just doing any official thing about it. He just hide that one itself, and he just give in to another 3 persons, and he just give to another 3 persons who just buy. And it's one of that person, he just owner of a mobile shop. So he got that this is a cheap rate, and it's a not fresh thing, and he was checking properly. The policeman who just buy one, the rest of the three pieces by the shop owner. So one he was using by the shop owner, the other one just give it to Tejasri, and other one just to go to Firoz. So these are the 4 phones. So 3 of them just already be passed away. Now the final chapter 2, none other than going to Tejasri. So Tejasri, when you she just taking the picture of the last and finally just showing the background only 2 days to go. So they have to do something. Finally they think that what happened, they just decide to plan to put this mobile in a negative water. It's an empty cylinder. They just to find out an empty cylinder to put the negative energy into the and throw it away to be done. So that was their final plan. That's instead when I just to look at watching the movie, it was very interesting and thrilling in the final 15 minutes and 20 minutes of the movie, because she just trapped inside a store and she want to put that mobile phone inside a cylinder. During that time, the Alessia and its friend Anthony Watts outside try to help her because they are helpless, because the entire negative energy is trying to attack her. But almost at an happy ending, she just putting that one into the right place and everything was solved. But when the ending from the movie was showing, that's still the negative energy is completely not lost. During the few of the just restricted on the system also. Maybe the director and the team of chadur was just going to happen for the second part also in the future. And I am also and the entire people who are just waiting for. So my rating for the movie is 3.5, and it's good and interesting thrilling movie. The people, persons who like horror and thrilling and excitement, this is a good movie to spending the time. Totally an entertainment for you. So once again, just thank to each one of you just listening our channel review, and once again remind each one of you, if it's the first time, please subscribe our channel. If anything, just comment on the box. Thank you so much. Have a nice day. See you the next time.